For today's video, we're going to throw it back to 2013 when I first started playing Magic, was Commander. Magic Arena doesn't have Commander, but it does have Brawl. So, we're going to play a bit of Brawl, Friday Night Magic. Commander is going to be Ajani, the new Ajani Outland Chaperone. It's +1, creates a 1/1 green token. Kithkin, doesn't matter that it's Kithkin, creates a 1/1 token. -2, deal 4 damage to attack creature, fine. -8, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is your life total, and you may put any number of non-land permanents with converted mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. I think this is going to be a very, very good commander in Brawl. The +1 gives it a token to protect it for a turn. Tokens are a theme in the deck, but the -8 is ridiculous. We've got life games theme, we've got token themes, so very often you're going to be -8 for above 20. And if you look at the deck, the majority of it is 3 or under. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 non-lands plus your 36 lands that aren't hits. Everything else is a hit. So very often you put in 10, 15, 20 things into play off your -8. To be able to get to the -8, we've got the life gain and the token sub-themes. So you've got things like Ajani's Welcome, you've got the Hinterland Sanctifier, Lunmark Veteran, creatures that you gain life whenever you put a creature into play. You've got Soul Warden and Authority of the Consuls that you gain life when an opponent puts creatures into play. Then you've got the token theme, along with Ajani that puts tokens into play, which gains us life. You have other things that put tokens into play, like the... where is it? Ajani Strength of the Pride. Create a 2/2 white cat soldier creature token named Ajani's Pride Mate. Whenever you gain life, put 1/1 counter on this token. Anointed Procession. Doubles when tokens get put into play. Elspeth Stormslayer doubles your tokens, and for its +1, create a 1/1, so create 2 tokens. So it's mainly life gain and creating tokens, small creatures. Delny lets us get through unblocked. Caretaker's Talent draws us cards from a token. And that's it really. Spam the board full of tokens, gain a million life, and then swing in. And get the aim is to get Ajani's ultimate off. If we get that ultimate off, or the other Ajani, where is he? Call of the Pride's ultimate, create X 2/2 white creature tokens, so X is your life total. Some fun things can happen, let's say. So let's get into the games and we'll see how we get on. This is the third time I've tried to record this video today. First time I had 2 games where they conceded after 2 lands. Second time I played 1 game. It took me over an hour because every single time the opponent had priority, they were taking a minute to make a decision, and they were playing fetch lands that they wouldn't sack instantly, so they had priority after every single thing I did. So it was taking me forever. So we'll try for the 3rd time and hope we don't have taking forever when they've got priority. Come on. Is this what BRAWL is now? Draw. No attacks. One white opens a lot of destroy target attacking creature, and I want my Esper Sentinel up. Land. We will Angel while they've not got mana open. They can get theirs down now. Thank you for paying. 4. And Apparition. And swing. It's a very simple deck to play. This new Ajani is, I think, going to be a very good commander. +1, it gives itself a 1/1 token for protection. The -2 deal 4 damage to an attack creature is okay, but the -8 in commander is odd brawl. Actually brilliant. What do you do? That's fine. Because look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the amount of life you have. Obviously you start with loads of life. And you can put anything that's 3 or less into play. Which this is, most of this deck is 3 or less. So if you get that off, it's so good. And obviously you can just replay it again. I'm going to board wipe. I doubt they're running many board wipes. There's one of them. Which Ajani do we want to play? We play that one. Great Kiskin. May as well map. Seven, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Yep. Move to the command zone. We get lost that. We pay the 1. And we'll Angel. Sack the lander. So they have got a mentor and they can replay Lamb. They've only got 2 cards in hand, one's a land. No blocks. So we are proliferating, so we'll play that first. And then Basri. And Delney. I always want to call it Delaney. Put a 1-1 counter. I should have put the counter on Evangel. No attacks. That's fine. You get Vigilance. 1 land in hand. 1 card in hand, sorry. If I can draw 1 creature, I can get my ultimate off and Call of the Pride. Not Basri. Got the creature. We'll play that. Create a token. And then we Ultimate Ajani for 22 2/2s. Gain 22 life. No attacks. And we've got blockers for days. Draw a board wipe, my friend. Draw a board wipe. Don't care. Land's not what we wanted. I think we just swing. I'm not doing the maths, but I'm pretty sure 22 2/2s is enough. That's a good starting hand. Sanctifier. And then we can conjure it. What we're playing against Toff. Hydra. How much they attacking for the with the Hydra? Early Vorinclex. No blocks. Planes. We need some life gain. Get the Ajani down. That's fine. 79. How many lands you dropping? Mill 5. Yeah, that's lethal. That's lethal. I'm giving it to him. I'm not going to concede. You can have the joy of hitting me with a 243, 243. Thought we had a good start then, but... Keep. 3 lands, 4 spells. What you always want. Elementals with Leyline. Creature to the chosen edition type. Cool. That's cool. Yep, yep, yep. Bye. Bye, Fury. Gonna hope. Draw. Bounce that, that's fine. You're drawing. I'll draw again. Commander's down. We take that block. What do we do here? Got 4. And we'll Candy Trail. We need both of those. That's your right to flame gone. That's fine. Johnny. Oh, and I'm attacking a blocking creature. No, we want the land. Resolve. Oh, I should have right to reprieve the next one. Attack me is fine. And drop a gatherer. And we'll leave retribution open. At least they're playing quicker. Resolve. I do love Brawl. You get to see cards that you hardly ever see played. And I started off playing Commander when I first started playing Magic in 2013. So Commander has a place in my heart. First started playing Magic. Hang on, which one we're doing first? Drop the Angel first. First started playing Magic when I lived in Scotland. With a couple of friends who played, and we used to play Commander, and then we used to drive about 2 hours for Friday Night Magic, because I lived in a tiny little village in the northwest coast of Scotland, and there was one road through the town. There was literally nothing there. It was tiny. And the closest place for us to play Friday Night Magic was in Stirling, about a 2 hour drive away. So we'd drive to Stirling for Friday Night Magic, spend all night there playing Magic till 11 o'clock-ish, half 11-ish, and then drive 2 hours back, not get home till gone 1 o'clock in the morning, just so we could play Friday Night Magic. Those were the times. I remember getting caught in a horrendous downpour storm driving back. It was me driving. Couldn't see a bloody thing out the windscreen when we were driving back, and that's after driving there, spending 6 hours having a laugh, playing Magic. Absolutely shattered. I had to pull over at side of the road because I couldn't see. Even with my windscreen wipers on full when we were driving past Loch Lomond. Trigger, 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 trigger. You're doing a lot, but you're not doing a lot at the same time. Hi, Jill. What, you bouncing, Jill? Sacrifice Candy Trail now to get the +1. Getting all the lands. We'll take that block. We'll play a Wall of Omens. Bottom the land. Good for lands. Four, five, six. Do we want to keep Not on My Watch open? So that 4, 5, 6 leaves me 4. So we can exemplar. I think I'd keep the bunny rabbit. No attacks. Keep Not on My Watch open just in case there's a lethal swing that we can get rid of. Let them do their thing for a bit. I don't mind waiting for my turn when they're actually doing stuff. It's when they're taking 4.5 hours every time they've got priority to make a decision. Got a lot of Eldrazi spawn tokens. We'll try exiling that. Probably got a... Oh no! Just stick a little wall in the way. Right then, we've got options here. Bottom the land. Draw a land. Now all my triggers on the go. Oh, pay to draw. We're +1 in a journey. Sentinel's a bit pointless now. Yeah, we'll draw. There's my Nykthos. I need some hitters now. Not got any flyers. Hit the 6. discarding a land. We'll get staff down next, I think. Draw your cards. He's only got colourless mana with the tokens. Oh, take some blocks. That's the point of having tokens. So, Nixos is the land. We're playing Staff for completion. We're playing Life Cree Duo. Let's get some card draw. We don't need that enchantment. Stop. And we win. Concedes. So a couple of good games. Well, we had at least one good game where we showed off the tokens and the life gain. Getting 22 2/2s was nice. I think it's a fairly decent Brawl deck on Arena. It's not competitive, but it's very fun and it can go off and do silly things. I think for my next Brawl deck, I'm going to try and recreate the first Commander deck I built back in 2013 when I was playing with my friends in Scotland, which was an Omnath deck, spamming elementals and dealing damage with elementals. So I'm going to try and recreate that to the best of my ability from memory. I don't have the deck anymore. So I'll try and recreate that for the next, I think we'll do a few weeks of Brawl on a Friday night. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment below telling me what you thought of this deck, any other Brawl decks you'd like me to see. I'm not really interested in competitive decks. I'll just like fun ones or intriguing ideas, nice combo pieces, things like that. And also, if you are one of the few people that I played Commander with back in 2013 in Sterling, comment below and let me know. It'd be good to get you on and play a couple of games on Arena for old time's sake. See you next time.